song. Keep playing that song. Listen to the words. It says, this is the best day of the rest of my life. Turn to someone and say, this is the best day of the rest of my life. Turn to someone else and say, this is the best day of the rest of my life. Find 3 more people and say, this is the best day of the rest of my life. Yes. This is the best day. Woo. Yes. I am the CEO of an organization called Aiming High. What do? We do transformational trainings which empower people to discover what you don't know, that you don't know, and you don't even know you don't know it. So I want to ask you a question. If you had not stood up when I said stand up, if you had not clapped, and if you had not sang along or sang the song with me, how would that have gone? What would that have been like? Awkward. Yes. What else? Boring. This is like not when I ask a question, it's real questions. So how would that have been? Awkward, boring. I'm not theoretical. I am very experiential. Are y'all up for that? Yes? Okay. How many of you came to get some work done? You've already been working, yes? But how many of you want to take some new ground? Raise your hand. Yeah, okay, great. How many of you, when you leave here, you really do want 2 or 3 new powerful tools that can shift you and your entire team profoundly in another direction? Okay, very good. You're in the right place. Everything that is once wasn't. Every single thing that is once wasn't. And the way that it came to be was through cooperation. Every single thing that exists, the chairs that you're sitting in, this hotel that we drove up to, once wasn't. And the only way that it is, it happened through cooperation. It's not enough to have a good idea. It's not enough to have the vision. It's not enough to have the desire. We have to have people mobilized in a way that they will cooperate. Otherwise, it remains a nice idea. And then we live in a city where so much of that is apparent. I always start with John Strauss, who was the engineer of the Golden Gate Bridge. It was a brilliant idea from its inception. However, he was met with so much opposition from his family thinking that he was nuts, to other engineers saying the expansion was too wide, the fog was too heavy, the wind was too high, that it could not be done. So for years, it remained a nice idea. And it wasn't until cooperation took place, that the Golden Gate Bridge is now one of the many, many wonders of our country that people come from all over the world to see. That only happened through cooperation. Steve Jobs, yes, Steve Jobs, when he came up with the idea of the Mac, so much opposition. See, authority won't get you cooperation. A title will not get you cooperation. It's really who we need to be in the matter. Because when he came up with the Mac, everybody said it's too busy. It won't work. It's too expensive. It's going to be too costly. It won't happen. It won't happen. It won't happen. The story is long. If you ever get a chance to see the story, you should watch it. It's really worth watching. Although I hear that the facts aren't quite right, the message is powerful. So it was many rounds before the Macintosh ever really made it to the marketplace. And now we live in an I-world, right? Everything. iPhone, iPad, iStore, I. It has taken over the planet, changed the way that we communicate with one another. Would not have happened minus cooperation. Enrollment is calling forth what matters to another human being, such that they are willing to cooperate and take actions that align with the vision. So I'm going to say that again. Enrollment is calling forth what matters to another human being, so that they're willing to cooperate and take actions that align with the vision. Yeah? Because people can take action, but it might not be the action that aligns with the vision. Now, how do we enroll people? How do we enroll people? It's essential. When anyone that masters the skill of enrollment, they master life. He or she that masters enrollment masters life. And he or she that masters enrollment, there's no thing that you cannot achieve. So let's think about this for a moment. Enrollment is calling forth what matters to another human being such that they take action in spite of whatever the conflict might be internally or externally that aligns with the vision so that the vision turns out now. So the first question for all of us would be, well, what kind of people enroll people? How do you enroll people? What is she talking about? What does that mean? It means touching, moving, and inspiring another human being. That's what enrollment means. Touching, moving, and inspiring another human being so that the call to action is so powerful that they're willing to cooperate and take the actions that align with that. What kind of people touch you, move you, inspire you? Yes. Genuine people, absolutely. Authentic and genuine people touch us, they move us, they inspire us. Other people, yes. Selfless, so they're focused out, they're interested, and not just looking to be interesting. I love that piece that Covey talks about. He said, we first must be interested before we look to be interesting. You know, most of us are looking to be interesting before we're interested. Yeah, very good. What else? What kind of people touch, move, and inspire you? Yes. Okay, courageous people, people that overcame challenges and obstacles. And we've all heard it. Courage is not the absence of fear, but it's moving in spite of. Yeah, we stayed with it, kept the vision senior to our fears, concerns, disappointments. Absolutely. Other people that touch, move, and inspire, yes.
Somebody with strong ethics, morals.
Yes, honesty. So often we think that's a soft word, but it's a powerful piece. It's a needed component. Someone with ethics and morals, honest, good intent, high principles. Those type of people move people. They touch people. They inspire us. If indeed cooperation is the key, cooperation is the key, because everything that is once wasn't, right? And the way that that happens is through cooperation. The Golden Gate Bridge, COMCAST, these chairs, everything that exists, it happened through that. People don't willingly cooperate without being enrolled. That's different than obeying, complying, agreeing. Enrollment is that they actually will take the actions that align with the vision. With cooperation is the difference between being relevant and obsolete. It's the difference between being the forerunners and the chasers. All righty, well, great. Thank you for having me. I hope you can use all of this to forward you and your teams. It's been really great being with you today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, one more round of applause for Sylvia. What a great inspirational message.